I've never seen it.
No, we all get bells.
Only
Bells?
I get bells? Well, those are bells.
Fine.
You're the bells of the ball.
And the balls of the ball.
The balls of the ball. I really wanted to be the balls of the balls.
What's this?
Hit the top of it. It's a thunder stick, like the hole. If you drop it, it'll make the noise too. Never mind. You gotta shake the tube. Let go of the
let go.
spring.
You're the god of thunder.
This doesn't sound like thunder. Oh,
No.
maybe a little.
If it was it's like LA thunder. We have to all go tweet that we heard it.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing.
When I came out of
Earthquake
the
Twitter and thunder Twitter.
I came out of the house this morning, and my apartment this morning, and I was like, rain. Like when you come out, it's like rain, and I'm just like, just what I need, rain. I just immediately assumed it would derail everything.
Well, it does in Los Angeles.
It does.
Starburns
Yeah.
emailed me, and they were like, just want to make sure you're still doing the podcast today because it rained.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
That was my
And I had to
first
be like,
thought.
half of the people did bail.
I'm like, I walk out the door and I'm like, what's gonna get canceled?
Yeah.
Can I even leave?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
safe?
There are bars that close. Like the Bungalow in Santa Monica is not happening tonight.
Because of the rain.
Yeah,
can't go-
because of the
it's
rain.
Bungalow and rain. That you
It
can't do
doesn't
that.
go together whatsoever.
I thought a bungalow was a small house.
It's literally a
And it
shelter
is.
from the rain. It's like something that's supposed to protect you.
The
from the
inside
rain.
roof bar is closed. I thought they'd let you go inside. Spa Getty. It's the Getty Spa.
Okay.
Okay. I'm looking into the camera when I say that. Is Getty the museum the same company that owns the images?
I don't know.
Does anyone know? No one knows,
There's
and
not
there's
a person
no
who could answer.
way to find out.
No.
Well, because the Getty Institute is
Mhm.
which my stepdad is a librarian there.
Ooh.
They
Do you
weird
know who
flex,
my
but okay. Do
father
you know who
is?
my stepdad
Do you know
is?
who? Do you know where
He's
my
a mid-level librarian at the Getty. So
Who needs a book for a little bit?
Watch it. Well, he doesn't.
I don't know.
No
I imagine
books.
it's more vast than a
I
regular
can't even
public
get
library.
that for you. I can't.
I can let you look at the Getty from the train.
Maybe.
Truly
I
not
might be
one
able to
perk.
swing a parking voucher for us if we go as a group.
I got arrested in New York for smoking weed outside, and the cops basically told me and my friend that it was like a quota ticket arrest, you know? And we were in the jail cell overnight with this one guy. There were just three of us in the holding cell at the Greenwich Village precinct. And there was a guy in there with us who had been brought in for fighting the security guard at Dwayne Reed. and he was like, I'm fighting this. I'm gonna go to court and I'm fighting this. And we're like, yeah, man, do it. And he's like, that guy started it all. And then my friend I was with goes, well, then they would have it all on camera. And the guy goes, they got cameras? And this seemed to tear down his entire plan.
No.
And he's like, all right, I'm gonna have to go buy a neck brace. And he basically just explained his actual plan was the plan from Boy Meets World or something like. He said, I'm gonna put on a neck brace so they think he really roughed me up. And then I was like, you should go buy it at Dwayne Reed. He's like, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
I hope he's okay. He might still be in that there were so few people doing jobs there. They let me fingerprint myself. This is probably me admitting to the criminal situation, but they have digital fingerprints now. It's just sort of like a touch piece of glass, and it takes a picture of your fingerprint.
I'm not a criminal, so
Yeah, same. I'm learning a
familiar
lot.
with
Well, you guys know what fingerprints are, right? You guys,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
explain these to you.
Never heard of it.
I never would be caught dead near a fingerprint.
I don't have fingers.
You don't get him. He couldn't get my index finger to show up. It wouldn't register it because the
You're
thing
a
is
ghost.
clearly disgusting. It's the Greenwich Village fingerprint scanner.
Ooh.
And so then I pushed it down on my own and it registered it. And he goes, "Can you just do the other ones?" And so then I just did my index finger for every. It's like if in the system I have only index fingers.
Oh my God. So if you did crimes
You could just
like this,
yeah. Just like
be
this.
fine.
Yeah.
Right. If I just kill people with my index finger down. Although I wouldn't, I'm like, I don't want to do the white power sign while I kill someone.
Sure.
Is this
That would
a
be
white
embarrassing.
power thing?
This thing, I'm not going to tell people what it is or do it on camera.
Yeah. It's
I didn't
yeah.
even
The
know
okay
there was a
thing-
It's like
sign.
the okay.
The
sign.
okay sign is now because it
Don't
makes
do
a
it.
W and a P. I think it's fine. The context here will understand.
I don't trust anyone. Just like a picture of me.
Right. And we want to thank you for being here as well, Mr. West. You said you had an album come out? Okay.
We
well,
all do the Donda chant just for the rest of the podcast.
I did not get into Donda University.
Oh no!
Or Donda School.
Did you apply?
Yeah, it was so easy to apply, and I still because then they're like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm fucked."
Oh.
They're not gonna let someone in who's like Kanye's age.
Yeah. They want kids.
But then I put in my special skills that we have the same birthday. Because he's crazy. I thought he might be like, this dude has the same birthday as me. He's supposed to
yeah,
come
yeah.
to Donda.
Personally reviewing the applications.
Now that you say it, it's stupid that
He's
I
like,
thought that,
"What?"
but I for sure thought he was.
He's like,
Another Gemini king.
I even think I wrote, can't wait for graduation. Sorry for my late registration. It's like
Oh
so
my god.
stupid.
Oh my god.
I just thought it'd be funny to go to Donda and, they show the kids singing and stuff every morning. What if there's just then 6'2" me next to these kids just singing Good Morning? That would have aged good.
Oh yeah.
This was in like April. I think he was already a bad person then. Okay. Well, we got a new format here because I have new stuff that we've never done before ever on Never Seen It.
Oh my
And
god.
we're doing it for the first time here today. This is Never Seen It. I'm your host, Kyle Ayers. This is the podcast where comedians rewrite famous movies they've never seen before. Today, having never seen Psycho in a joint script collaboration, the hosts of Hot Topic with Pickle and Bailey. We have Pickle and Bailey Norton here.
hello, I'm Pickle.
I'm Bailey. This almost destroyed our friendship.
Almost. We're not speaking.
While you're saying that, Pickle's pouring your Diet 7-Up in your lap.
This is the greatest piece of material that either of us will create, but it has
It really
ended
is.
our relationship.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
It truly there for a minute, I was like, we can never speak after today.
This happened to
Yeah.
a lot of good collaborations throughout history.
Sure.
The Eagles, the Spice Girls, Eminem and Elton John that one time.
Pickle and I have always said we're a lot like Eminem and Elton John.
Yeah.
Who's who?
Yeah.
I'm the spaghetti.
Yeah.
Isn't your stepdad the librarian at the Getty Spa?
It all comes together.
And I am obviously, of course, Elton John. Anyway, we ended up, I think, becoming closer to this script.
It was like
Pickle's
a
wearing
good-
my sweatshirt right now.
she gave me this sweater
Okay.
Yeah, so
to placate me.
Yeah, Bailey, you're very much driving the conversation that everything's okay.
It was good.
Here's
It was
the
like-
reasons why.
It was like every collaboration when you write something together for the first time.
yeah.
And I mean, this is like a joke. It wasn't even like real writing. No
But it's good to
offense.
figure out each other's
But-
process for something with so little stakes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the stakes
Yeah.
were so high for me. But it's like you start something, and at the beginning, when you first are typing, like Psycho by
Right.
With
Pickle
one
and Bailey.
finger each.
Well, it took us several hours.
And we actually, it like took a couple tries to type Pickle and Bailey because I was like, oh, let's do Bailey and Pickle. That sounds better.
And I was like, no, that sounds so wrong to me.
What does?
yeah,
No, the P sound
It's
first.
Pickle and Bailey.
it's the title page. It doesn't matter.
And you just left it at written by you put your name.
Oh, yeah. we
But you
we
know,
nearly almost fucked that up, too. Yeah.
Mhm.
at the beginning when you're like, there's a moment where it's sort of like, this is impossible. This can't be done.
Yeah.
This is the undoable
There,
task.
yeah. Neither of us said that, but both of us
We were both
thinking
thinking it and panicking. We were also hungry because we had ordered Thai food.
Ooh.
Also, Pickle was at my house, and Pickle sent the Thai food to his
No,
house.
Grubhub sent the Thai food to my house,
Mm.
having not asked me to verify that I was clearly not there.
But if it goes the whole time without asking you and you're somewhere new, you have to
I
be like,
think-
I'm not getting this food.
I had this thought. I was like, I know you, and I bet you didn't put my address in. But then I went, have some
And
faith
you kept it
in
to
Pickle.
yourself. Why would you do
Because
that?
I was trying to have faith in you.
Well, I
And
never
whose fault
said
is
have
that?
faith in me. I never
Whose
asked
fault
for
is
faith.
that? This isn't the worst time to bring up. You did drive to a different Starburns before. Grubhub took you to the different Starburns.
Grubhub.
It's Starburns' fault because this place isn't on the Google Maps.
I'd like to retake control of this narrative.
This is where you need a...
Yeah. Silence, mortals!
I blame Starburns for that. This address is not on the maps.
There should only be one Starburns in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
It did
For
take me
anything.
directly here.
Well, Bailey sent me. It's Bailey's fault because she
Sent you
she
the address
sent me the
exactly.
the address as like a Google cube.
Oh, instead of just the address to where you
instead
can
of
touch
the
it.
numbers.
You do that. You send the addresses as the
and
Google
I don't
cube.
use Google Maps, so
Me
I
neither.
took one look and I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
well, I'm not going in that
Yeah.
because it's just
In
gonna
that?
take me. It's gonna take me to another page. It's gonna try to sell me Google Maps. It's gonna scold me for using
Notoriously
regular maps.
expensive.
Yeah, well, it's
Google
like then you're like
I
in a
pay
new
a lot for
system,
it.
and then what happens is
True,
that then they're like,
true.
oh, just use Google Maps. Oh, except now you have to log in to your email.
Yes.
Oh, except you don't remember the passcode to your email, so now you have to
Mhm.
reset your password.
Mm-hmm.
And now, like, you know, da 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 da.
It becomes a real thing.
and then-
You've wrecked your car at this point.
Yeah, then I'm careening off the freeway.
I got an email from Google Maps that said my Google Maps review has been seen 500,000 times.
What?
It's a review of a Jimmy John's in Chicago where I wrote Sandwich Town, and that was it.
Your legacy.
They
What
told
if
me
that's your
half of a
platform?
million people. my
What if all your listeners come from that?
my platform, the thing I do the best on is Nextdoor. That's where I really pop off. Everyone was complaining about coyotes or being like, keep your dog safe.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, I got rid of the coyotes in my neighborhood. I painted a tunnel on this rock, and they all ran into it. And then people were just like, what rock?
Oh my God.
I don't see the rock. And if I see you on my property, I will be calling the police.
My Acme security system will keep you off. I have a really big round weight.
Yeah, just
Acme really overplayed how much I thought anvils would be in my day-to-day
Oh,
life.
sure. Yeah.
I have never seen one in person,
Me neither.
but they made it seem like
they were everywhere.
everywhere.
Falling out of the
Everyone
sky.
had access to I was like, oh yeah, anvils from the desert.
And that they could be delivered at no cost.
Amazon had to be like, Acme can't have a storefront because we can't do 2-day shipping with them.
It is weird, like when you go to like order dumbbells or something like that, it's like the shipping just becomes this, like some
Yes.
poor person has to like
yeah.
Yeah.
carry that.
It is absolutely what you're like. I know how much it weighs. It's one of the few things I know how much it weighs when I
Like
order it.
exactly.
100 pounds.
Yeah.
Or mine were 6, but you know what I mean.
You're dragging that delivery person
I
into your weight
know.
loss journey.
It's their weight loss journey for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, here we have a new thing that we're going to use here for our first segment.
Okay.
This is not Adam Sandler anagrams. The documents on the desktop of my computer are embarrassing. Adam Sandler anagrams is one of them. This is get to know the guests. So I'm going to ask some questions. It's a little bit different than the previous questionnaire. This one's a little more personal. You can feel free to skip them.
Okay.
And we will. Do we want to alternate, or do you both want to answer both of them? If either of you have we can
You
just both
feel
do
it
whatever.
out.
You decide.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
We
yeah, you can
couldn't
both
even
answer
write our
them.
names on this.
You don't have to answer together either. Here we go. Question number. I don't have a theme song for this yet. It doesn't really have a name either.
Bum, 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 bum. Get to know your guests. Damn, we're really talented.
Sync.
This is a theme song for rapid fire questions I used to do on a Twitch show during COVID. We'll use that.
Of rapid fire questions chosen from a series of rapid fire questions, but you can take your time though.
This is sexy.
Yeah, I mean, or you could use this theme song.
The bell shaker was good too.
I guess
Yeah,
We'll-
I don't know
we'll
if it was
take our-
as good as what we
We'll take
did.
ours somewhere else. No, it's for a different podcast.
Just cut to you guys at like the Kit Kat store. I don't know where you
want
pitch to
this?
their
No,
PR.
that's-
Kit Kat store.
Kit Kat store.
That would be my first stop for sure.
I want to
Kyle, what?
explore two things. A, that you thought that the Kit Kat candy bar had their own store, and that they would be doing in-house marketing at each individual
And
store.
that they don't very famously have a theme song thing.
Yeah.
Take this to
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live. They don't have any music there.
They're struggling.
You could go to the Snickers store. All right. Get to know our guests here on Never Seen It. First question for both of you, whoever feels like it, field it. Aside from Psycho, were there any other movies or shows you considered doing on the podcast today?
Schindler's List.
Yeah, we considered Schindler's List, Passion of the Christ. I wanted to do Dune, but I think Pickle's already seen it.
Mm-hmm.
A Free Willy.
Yeah, we thought
Neither
about
of you have seen Free Willy?
No,
Wow.
haven't seen Free Willy. We thought about Flipper as well.
I could see the train of thought leading
Yeah,
you there.
yeah.
Oh, Inconvenient Truth, but that was a documentary.
Yeah, we ended up not doing that.
Would have been incredible. I don't think we've ever done a documentary.
We were talking about what an Inconvenient Truth would have been, and it
Yeah.
ended up just being more like a list, like
yeah,
Schindler's
like going
List.
to like the Inconvenient Truth would be that the grocery store is too far to walk, but too close to drive.
Ah.
Yeah. Truths such as this.
Yeah.
Well, Psycho seemed like a good choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. What is your favorite movie?
Ooh, Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridesmaids.
Both great.
Yeah.
What movie have you seen the most?
Probably The Wizard of Oz or Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Piece of Me. The Katy Perry documentary. Part of Me. Katy Perry
Wow,
documentary.
You've never seen this.
I have literally watched it so many times. I find
Why?
it very weirdly inspiring.
Okay. Have you ever had a movie poster up in your room?
So when I was little, I would watch The Wizard of Oz over and over and over again, like all
Mhm.
throughout the day. So I had like 2 or 3 Wizard of Oz posters.
No, but one of the walls in my living room is the Milk Bar menu from A Clockwork Orange.
I thought you were gonna say from Momofuku.
From Momo.
I have birthday cake truffles for $4.
Okay.
The background.
That's
of A
like
Clockwork
cooler
Orange.
because it's more practical, I guess, as far as
Yeah.
a decor.
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite movie franchise?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Who's your favorite actor?
I can't think of a single actor.
Think about a movie and the people in it and who they are.
Oh, Ian McKellen.
I can't believe that worked. Oh yeah, I love Ian McKellen. I forgot.
It might be Claire Foy.
Okay. Have either of you ever fallen in love with a barista?
No. Wait.
Wait, Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen's
He made
No,
me a
I'm
matcha.
very intimidated by them.
I am too. They can hold really
have-
hot things without reacting.
they
to
have
it.
jobs.
That's scary.
Different levels of intimidation
like-
here. Wait, so you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, like
And you can handle the heat.
What's one of your favorite movie or TV performances? For this one, let's do TV. What's one of your favorite TV performances?
TV performances.
Claire Foy as Elizabeth II in The Crown.
Really, really good.
Oh, God, I can't think of any TV that I've.
TV is small movies in your house.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
In Veep, yeah, Julia
She's real
Louis-Dreyfus
good.
in Veep is phenomenal.
What is a popular or beloved movie that you don't really like?
Gone Girl.
I love that movie.
Me too.
I didn't like it.
Mommy Dearest.
Okay. Is there a movie that you love that you avoid because it makes you feel too emotional or sad or
Marley
sentimental?
and Me.
No, I like to.
You can
to
get back into
sob.
that.
Yeah.
Have you ever walked out of a movie?
Yeah, House of Gucci.
Really?
Yeah, halfway through.
Wow.
I don't think I
Couldn't
have.
take it.
I really want to. It wasn't even bad fun.
It wasn't even. It was just long.
Okay. And the last question, most important question. In your opinion, how many times has Amy Adams been screwed out of an Oscar?
4.
I hated her in Julie and Julia, so
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
count
say
that
none.
one in my 4. Ooh.
But Arrival.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
That's
say
like my
5.
favorite
I'm
movie
gonna
of all-
throw Enchanted. in
Okay,
there.
I have Arrival, Enchanted, Doubt, and The Master for 4 that I thought she should have won. If you fake jerk off Philip Seymour Hoffman, that should be its own Oscar
I
category.
so agree.
earnestly think, and she did that in Doubt, or The Master. So she did not do it in Doubt.
She might have done it
She
in
might
Doubt.
have done it in Doubt,
but it was not
actually.
filmed.
Meryl Streep was like, "No, thank you."
We're cutting that.
Just like people don't ask me to do stuff like that. Okay, great. That's the get to know you. How are we looking?
That's
We're
fun.
good for a break, right? We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. What? Yes. Okay.
This is brought to you by the Getty Foundation.
It would be fun to just say. Is that illegal? Probably.
Yeah,
To just
they
say someone's
can-
sponsoring if they
When they're not.
They can, come for you.
Yeah.
Kit Kat. That's it.
What's some more things?
Like if they don't want to be affiliated with you.
Sure. We get that a lot. Sometimes we get flagged for copyright infringement.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Just because I'll say,
all the movies.
Here comes. No, I play
Like
very
clips.
popular songs.
Oh.
Like
Sure.
in the very beginning of the show frequently.
So
So it's super easy to flag.
you commit those crimes.
My friend Trevin used to be, he was hired by Fox or someone that Fox hired to look for copyright infringement Simpsons clips on YouTube.
What a fun job.
So he just had to go
Yeah.
on YouTube and try and find Simpsons clips
Oh my god.
that were, I think it's a certain length you're allowed to use for your
Yeah.
whatever, like reactions or that sort of thing. It's like 10 or 20 seconds. He just went and looked for Simpsons stuff. So he worked overnight, which I thought was weird that it had to have, couldn't just be work whenever.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it's like so that you're always catching it. Do they always have someone on The Simpsons?
That's true. They probably do have daytime people too. Oh, it's a whole big, there were like 100 of them working out in Venice.
Wow, yeah.
Hmm. People don't know that's what happens.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to say we're back now. I was trying to think if that Trevin story could get worse and longer, but it felt good. Okay, so Psycho, the two of you have not seen Psycho. Is there
Right.
any preconceived notions or anything that was brought into Psycho before the writing?
Yeah, I think it'll become very clear.
It'll become very obvious, but
Okay.
the knives.
The shower
The
scene
shower.
is really the only thing that I knew about Psycho. That's it.
And and then later in the writing process, specifically at the end,
Mm-hmm.
I remembered that there was something about a mom who was dead
Okay.
in a chair.
So that's kind of
That's all we brought?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you can cast it however you would like.
Well, and we knew
or-
it was an old movie.
yeah.
Kyle, you're gonna read for Greg.
You're the lead.
You're the lead.
Thank you for printing these.
Yeah, I have a printer at my house. I just want to remind
Oh
everyone of that if they're
wow,
listening.
that's a tax break.
Yeah, I know. I wrote it off for $8,000 last year.
I have just a thermal printer, and I
Yeah.
write that off for about the same
Yeah.
amount.
Oh no, I said I live in 2/3 of my printer, so I wrote that area, the square footage off.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll be Greg.
We'll just alternate the stage
yeah,
directions. What are
perfect.
these called? Action?
Sarah Sherman called them wall to wall,
Oh,
so we've called them that since then. I
Well,
think
that's
that's a fun
real.
enough name.
Yeah. We just want to make sure that we're using industry terms.
Yeah. Oh.
yeah. I think you'll notice a lot about this script is technically
Very
correct.
industry.
All right. Pickle.
Moves the thunder stick.
Yeah. I'll be playing Dan. And Bailey will be playing Psycho.
Wonderful. The titular character
Yeah.
strikes
Titular
again.
character.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, start us off.
All right. Interior. Barnes & Noble, but it's the 60s or maybe the 40s, and the movie is black and white and period, but not too in your face about it, and maybe there are birds around. Day.
We open on a bookshelf. The Bible or Harry Potter 1. Placeholder until we could think of a better book. Bailey and Pickle can't agree on it, which might be a theme in this script. Two hands slowly reach for the book at the same time.
One of the hands belongs to Greg Shower. 32, medium hot,
Go on.
ugly.
All right. I wish that wasn't on a separate line.
The other hand belongs to Psycho, woman, tits, ass. She is played by Jennifer Lawrence, non-negotiable.
Hi.
Hi.
Looks like we want the same book.
They both laugh and laugh.
I'm Greg. Greg Shower.
Psycho.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you. My parents named me it.
Greg sniffs the air.
Something smells terrible in here.
Oh, it's me. I don't like baths. It's my quirk. My only quirk.
I can see now why Jennifer Lawrence was non-negotiable. Just in the first page.
It
It
literally
has to be
has
her.
to be
It
her.
has to be
Jumping
her.
off the
It's
page.
the only way. Greg is utterly charmed by this. Also, it gives him an idea.
Oh, wait there, Psycho. I have an idea.
Greg turns on a dime and sprints home to his studio apartment. A 20s or 40s or 60s, whatever we said in the beginning, montage ensues. Edge of 17 plays, but it's remixy and slowed down, real sexy, like Heart of Glass in the trailer for House of Gucci. This song also will be used in the trailer. Ooh, that's good. We see We see Greg scribbling notes on paper, crumpling them up and starting over. Greg taping hoses to his bathtub and turning it on. Greg taping a cheese grater to the end of the hose, making the tub water squirt out everywhere.
Eureka!
There is a scene or something happens here that allows us to understand that Greg has secretly always wanted to work at Benihana.
We go straight from one montage into another montage of Greg practicing day and night for Benihana. He has, this is real, 1 billion knives around his house, all for Benihana practice. We see him slice a whole egg in half. We see him chomp some shrimp. He is ready. He chops some shrimp. He is ready. The music for this montage is either classical violin or non-offensive Japanese music.
Simultaneous to this montage is another montage intercut. Technically, that would just be one montage, but Bailey won't let it go. We need 3 montages. Psycho is showering constantly. She uses soaps. She sings. She is full of happiness to have a way to bathe without baths. Her quirk.
Interior, movie is back to regular day.
Now in their nice kitchen, there are lots of knives, as mentioned. Dan, Greg's brother, really hot, so hot you know he must be a killer hot, like that actor in White Lotus who is hot and creepy and married to not Jennifer Coolidge, the other one that's not married to April Ludgate, is in the kitchen with Greg.
I can't believe my Benihana audition is this weekend. Thank you, Dan, for agreeing to protect my woman.
Yes, I need protection because of my squeaky clean tits and ass, which make me vulnerable to danger. Also, I am blonde.
Psycho is blonde.
We can't. People won't see this, but under Psycho's character, in parentheses before that dialogue, it said "squeaky clean tits and ass now." Like it's an adjustment for the director.
We want to make sure it ended up in all the meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Psycho is blonde.
No problem, bro.
It's just a question mark parenthetical.
I'm not upset that Dad loves you more because you invented the shower.
Okay, I'm gonna pack up some of my knives.
Interior, night, night, not day. Greg has left. Dan and Psycho are in the living room reading books or listening to gramophone. It is dark and there are lamps because it is night. There is also sexual tension. I hope Greg is doing good in Benihana tryouts.
You are beautiful in the moonlight.
Let's not do this again.
Why do you stay with him?
I'm going to take a shower.
You hide in your showers. You've changed, Psycho. The girl I used to know was fucking disgusting. Now look at you. Clean. Just like every other broad in this town.
He smokes an entire pack of cigarettes. You promised you would never bring up the past. You know Greg can't find out, and I'll never be able to be with you.
We'll see.
Interior, shower, night. Psycho is showering. We see the door creak open.
Interior shower.
Yeah, this time with separated only by periods.
And it's night.
Yeah, it's night. Psycho is showering. We see the door creak open. Dan's face. Cut to her showering, which we already did. You know how they do those scenes in scary movies? Feet walking on wet bathroom floor, foggy mirror, shadows.
You basically are like, you know how they do it in the movie that we're doing. You know, the thing from this.
I know, it seems like we've seen it, but we haven't.
We really haven't. That's the genius. We're just very intuitive. Dan walks in. Psycho doesn't see him. She is playing tic-tac-toe with herself on the shower wall, smudging her finger into the condensation. She somehow loses every game. Dan watches her mesmerized. Pan down to his hands. Twist. Nothing. No knife like I bet you thought. Pan back up. Greg stands behind Dan holding a Benihana knife. There was no audition or he came back early.
Greg stabs Dan and Psycho in the shower, like in the scene in Psycho with the blood. Stop killing me. I don't like that.
Listen to her. You never did.
I At least we can die together, and we knew love.
What?
Oh, you didn't know?
No. I came back to kill you so I could be the hot brother and finally have it all. The job, the girl, the face. Benihana was my alibi. Although it did happen, and I did do well. They're starting me out at part-time as a busboy, but I can work my way up to host. But it's okay because we pool tips.
Dan and I are in love, and now we're dead.
They die.
Greg monologues.
Dang, this is the worst. Sometimes the wind comes off the branches and it really makes you think. My mother always said, Greg, you're going to make something of yourself, so buckle your seatbelt because it's going to be a bumpy night. Life comes at you quick and is full of chocolates and boxes. I had a love. Her name was Psycho, and I had a passion, and that passion was Benihana. And I had a side gig, and that was inventing the shower. And I had a brother, and his name was Dan, and he was beautiful for a man. I guess life doesn't always work out the way you want, but that's where the red fern grows. Isn't that right, Ma?
Camera pans to Mother, who is a ghost coming down like angels in America.
Millennium approaches.
Finn. So that's pretty much it. I
have some notes for Greg, but
I don't want to
This
be
is
the
just a
person to tell you,
first
but the
read.
shower scene isn't Psycho. No, it is. I'm just kidding. That would have been
God.
incredible,
That
though.
would have been embarrassing.
That would have been horrifying.
Yeah, boy, would that have killed the integrity of this whole thing.
Well, we were a little bit like we remembered suddenly that it was Hitchcock, which is why we inserted the birds as well.
Yeah, I was going
just
to say,
make
you want to know which
Yeah.
of his movies had the birds in it?
Yeah. Psycho.
Psycho now.
You're never going to believe the name of that one. Less originally named than the character. I do believe Jennifer Lawrence, every movie Jennifer Lawrence is, she utterly charms someone.
Yeah.
That exact phrase happens.
Yeah.
This is Jennifer Lawrence's star vehicle.
Who could you see playing these other people here besides me? I'm busy, but like if you had to stretch.
Greg is definitely Greg Kinnear.
Okay.
Dan is
Dan Kinnear.
That guy from White Dan is the guy from White Lotus, whose name I can't remember.
from this season? I've
Yeah,
only
from
seen,
this
like, 2
season.
or 3
The one
of
Like
them.
the secondary couple,
The
good-looking
secondary,
guy.
you know he's a
I'm only a
creep.
couple episodes in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
me
know
too.
he's a creep.
Okay.
He's up to that is Dan.
Okay.
Non-negotiable.
Well, good for that guy.
Yeah.
Booking.
he's really
Staying
lucky.
very bookable.
Yeah, and the mother will be like Imelda Staunton or something.
This is great. This is great. We got everyone involved.
Yeah.
That's so funny. If anyone makes cartoons, please hit me up. I have a script I would love for you to animate. I have the audio isolated 10 minutes ago. Please animate this.
You know what's upsetting is that like I really, and some of the tension came from like I really wanted it to work.
It did work.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
I was
tension
very
between
serious.
us.
I was very
The
serious.
tension between
No,
us.
not work on the podcast. I mean
Oh.
work in life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
How are they going to film this, though?
I kept asking questions.
What kind of budget
like,
are we hoping for?
But why? Why?
I actually 100% knew it was going to work because I was at Pickle and Friends, and you had that sketch about Spider-Man's
Spider-Woman.
mom,
Spider-Woman.
yeah.
Spider-Man takes a 23andMe test.
which I was laughing about a week later. Like, I just was laughing and laughing and laughing about it because it was absolutely, and the whole show was
Yeah.
funny, but that was so funny to me.
He finds out that his mom is still alive and is
Yes.
a cabaret singer.
But she won't help him with any she also is Spider-Woman, and he's never put this connection together. The
Yeah.
23andMe test is like, your mom is Spider-Woman. And then she refuses to not do cabaret even during the fight.
Well, no, you don't understand. She thinks she's helping.
I know, it's her way of helping with the fight.
She loves. I'm so
You're
so
defending.
serious.
I thought it was so funny, and that I was like, well, this is the script is going to be great because that was great, and it's in the same vein of taking something not serious as possible,
Yeah.
which is
Which
very
is what
fun,
we
fun
did. It
thing
was
to do.
in an intense writer's room.
Yeah.
with
Did you
Thai
guys
food.
split the cost of Final Draft, or were we working with a?
Oh, that was its own saga.
Wait,
I was
really?
like-
No.
I was like,
I was
like,
We-
well, I had no. It
We
was so real.
disagreed over which program.
Bailey
we were
was like,
gonna
"We'll use Writer Duet," but she only had the free version. And then I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, I have Final Cut, and I already paid for it." So I
But
was like, "How
Joe's,
to?" But then,
Pickle spacebar didn't work.
but my spacebar wasn't working well. And then I think Bailey, I was like typing, and Bailey was like, "No, I want to type. I want to type. I want to type."
Oh yeah,
So
and I
then
have control issues.
she- so then Bailey was like, "Well, I'm just gonna download the Writer's Duet." and like I think she paid for it.
Bailey just pays $299 to avoid having
so that we could write
How's the
together.
thing.
So that we could write it together on the same computer or on different computers.
We're really
and then-
gonna need to hawk some quips to offset this production cost.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
And while
I
Quip.com
am
she
in
did
the
that,
hole.
I ordered Thai food to the wrong address.
Did you ever get that food?
We
Yeah,
did.
we
yeah.
had to
that's
leave.
good.
It was we had to leave Bailey's home, go to
Oh.
my home, which is only a couple blocks
So
away.
you ate off-site.
No.
No.
Then we brought it back.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And then we ate, and then we were less hungry, so then everything started flowing.
No,
a little
Yeah,
easier.
it really. And then this magic just sort
As-
of
yeah.
poured out of us.
$700 PDF.
Bailey dropped her life savings.
Bailey's computer fills up and now won't turn back on.
Well, and then the writer duet, it locked me out.
Yeah,
So
honestly.
that I could, so I couldn't contribute on my computer, and Bailey did nothing. Bailey was like, "Oh, type.
Oh, you can't help.
Oh, you can't access it. You shut up."
guess I'll take the reins.
That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Bailey, oh, my Wi-Fi quit working. Bailey, it says here the password just changed.
Yeah, but then she gave me this sweater, so
Yeah.
Everything is even.
even-
How are we looking? Are we ready for a break? What's the time looking like here? 36? I think we're all right. Well, actually, we're going to play this game, and then we're going to take a break.
Great.
So I have a game specifically for this here podcast, this episode of this podcast. Let me see if I can find the...
This is a song for a game without a song. Yeah, they're about to play a game without a song.
This game here is... Oh, shit, where did it go? Everyone talk amongst yourselves while I find this.
also like that.
Are you
on the
mad at
title
me? I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait, no, I found it. Okay. I
Oh,
made it in a
thank God.
sticky note and not a
You don't
Word
have
document.
a last name.
Yeah.
Just Pickle and Bailey. Just
Uh,
Bailey. Just
It's like share.
send it to our agents.
Here we go. This game is called, is this an Alfred Hitchcock character or a lesser-known serial killer? I will tell you the name
I love it.
of a character from an Alfred Hitchcock movie or a lesser-known serial killer. You both individually can let me know if you think which one it is. What,
Okay.
I said that right?
Well, I don't
sounded-
understand.
I don't. Okay. I'm going to give you a name. You tell me if it's an Alfred Hitchcock, a character from an Alfred Hitchcock movie,
Or a
a serial killer.
Are
from
we
real life.
alternating?
Got it.
It's whatever. You both can
Or are
answer
we
both of
buzzing
them.
in?
Okay.
We'll just keep a tally here because you both can answer both of them.
Okay.
So I'll keep score here. All right, number one. Is this an Alfred Hitchcock character or a serial killer? Darren Dion Van.
I'm gonna say Alfred Hitchcock character.
I'm gonna say serial killer.
That is a serial killer. Bailey, very insensitive of you to assume that was a fictional person. Killed
Sorry,
dozens
Mr.
of people.
Van. Sorry to the families
Uh,
of the
number
victims
two.
of Mr. Van.
I'm not.
Is this an Alfred Hitchcock character or a serial killer? Norman Bates
A Hitchcock character
Yes.
from Psycho.
from Psycho. Is this a Hitchcock character or a serial killer? Philip Van Dam.
I mean, these vans are really tripping me up. But I am gonna
Well, that's because
say-
they don't have thick souls.
I'm gonna say serial killer.
I'm gonna say Hitchcock.
It is a Hitchcock character
Fuck.
from North by Northwest. William Devon Howell.
Serial killer.
Serial killer.
That is a serial killer. L.B. Jeffries.
Hitchcock.
Serial killer.
That is a Hitchcock character that is from Rear Window.
Oh.
Is he? Is there a serial killer in that movie?
Yeah, but not named L.B. Jeffries. Not a serial killer, just a killing.
No, I'm just trying
Killer.
to remember. Or I'm just trying to remember the movie. I just remember.
Oh yeah,
the
it's with
window.
that one guy, and he's in the
Yeah, it's a
wheelchair, and he's looking out the window.
And there's that Simpsons episode based on it.
It's
okay.
this is better, even better.
Better.
Sam Loomis.
I think that's a serial
I'm gonna
killer.
say serial killer too.
That is actually who would be Dan in your script from Psycho. That is another character from the movie Psycho.
Oh my god. That's our Dan.
That's our Dan. Well, not our. Yeah,
Not
our Dan.
Dan.
Our
That's
Dan.
your Dan.
Basically
That's our
our
Dan.
Dan.
All right, is this an Alfred Hitchcock character or a serial killer? Michael Madison.
I mean, that sounds too good. I'm gonna say Hitchcock.
I'm gonna say serial killer.
It is a serial killer.
Wow. Good for you.
Can you believe someone with such a good name killed people?
No.
I don't know. What is there to be upset about? Well, they're not upset, are they? They
No,
actually
he
enjoy
seemed
it.
very, very, very fulfilled, actually. Like, historically fulfilled.
Yeah,
Okay. Robert Rusk.
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie Frenzy. And last one, Lonnie Franklin. That is a Hitchcock character from the movie
Serial killer.
That's a person, right? A serial killer.
That is a serial killer. Congratulations.
Who did she kill?
Pickle, you are ahead 7-5 in the overall tally of the score of this episode. That means nothing. But congratulations. Taking the score 7-5 into break. We'll be right back.
The next time we write a script together, I'm like 7-5. 7-5.
Michael goes, yeah.
My call goes.
Oh, there's so much more.
Tiebreaker.
What would you say, while we're on the break here, the two of your Adam Sandler knowledge is at? Not great, great,
I
medium.
fine.
As far as like
masturbated.
titles of movies that he was in.
Oh,
I
could do
masturbated
that.
to the scene where he's fucking that girl in that movie, Funny People, but I have not seen the rest of the film.
Wow.
Okay, so and Bailey, you said yours was okay. It's now 8-5. Actually, we call that an honest share. That's 1 point here on the show. And you know what? We've been back from break. Well, I have a game called Adam Sandler Anagrams, where I anagrammed titles of Adam Sandler movies, and you have to tell me what title it is. How do we
Okay.
feel about this? Do we wanna play
Yeah,
this
let's
one?
do it.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Okay, this is Adam Sandler Anagrams, a.k.a. a salamander grandmas, which is an anagram for Adam Sandler anagrams.
Hey.
You know how long it took me to come up with these anagrams?
I
5
can't even-
seconds, there's a robot.
Oh,
It was so
I was
fast.
imagining you just like, just over a paper.
A beautiful mind on my
Yeah.
window.
candlelight.
Okay, which Adam Sandler movie is this an anagram for? That eyebrow.
That eyebrow. Hold on.
Bro, not 50 First Dates.
No, that would have the number 50 in it.
Or 05.
05. It's called Dates 5 First.
That eyebrow?
That eyebrow.
That eyebrow.
Ooh,
This one's tough. These are all tough.
how long has he been active? He was in Big, right?
Let me look up years active.
Tom
Well, it's not
Hanks.
big.
It's
There's a
not
lot
in
more
Big.
letters in this than the 3-letter title Big.
There's a subtitle.
Is it Igby?
I give up.
Igby? We're looking for The Water Boy. The Water Boy.
Oh.
Here we go. Next one. Needed right swing. Or right needed swing.
Mr. Deeds. Is that one?
There's no S.
Mr. Deed?
And also, Mr. Deeds is like 7 letters long.
Needed
I
right.
heard a double E. I
Needed
I got
right.
it.
Yeah, well, right needed swing would be the easier way to say those 3. Right needed swing. This is actually an Adam Sandler movie I saw for the first time this year,
Oh.
but it's a
What are the
classic.
other- what are the
Oh.
other? I'm like, I know the ones that I know.
From the gallery, anyone? We're looking for The Wedding Singer.
Oh.
The Wedding Singer.
He's in The
Oh.
Wedding Singer.
He's the star of the movie The Wedding Singer.
He played the wedding. That's
He's
Adam
the
Sandler?
singer at the weddings. Who was he in The Wedding Singer?
I didn't realize that was
Okay.
Adam Sandler.
What Adam Sandler movie is this an anagram for? Bad Giddy.
Can you spell giddy?
Giddy.
Okay. Bad
Dig-
giddy.
Do you know
Wow.
this one? I think so. Okay.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Dude, we haven't gotten any.
Ollie. It is Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
It is Big Daddy. That
Oh.
won't even sound the same. Here
I've
we
never...
go. We got 2 left.
Oh, okay.
All right.
One had better be Click.
This is it's just click, but with the K where the C is. It's Klitsch. Comes with a C and gut.
Mr. Deeds.
What? I didn't do any with Mr. Deeds. It's only D's and E's. It could be like it could be Dr. Dream or something.
Wait,
Reed.
comes what?
Comes CUMSNEN gut.
Comes and gut. Okay.
Comes and gut.
Comes and gut.
Sounds like a Saturday night to me. Ayo.
I don't think we know any Adam Sandler movies.
I thought I knew more.
I
Not
thought so
funny
too.
people.
I'm pretty sure you both know
Uncut
Mr.
Gems.
Uncut Gems. We got one.
Yes.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you both know Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Uncut
That's
Jams.
the only one.
Uncut Jams.
Okay, our last one. My Large Hippo. This one was last just because it's my favorite of the anagrams. My Large Hippo. That's actually 2 points for Pickle for getting Uncut Gems.
Lord.
We're looking for, last one, Happy Gilmore.
Oh.
Oh,
Happy
I
Gilmore.
never.
It's
I've
not better than
never
Comes
even
and
heard of
Gut,
that.
but I like saying my
Comes
large
and
hippo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Comes
that's
and
it
Gun
for
was
us
really
here.
good.
It's currently 10-5.
Wow.
10-5 here. Remember when it was 7-5? Things really
How
popped
did
up.
he get?
3 points for getting Uncut Gems.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got 2 points for Uncut Gems and then 1 point for admitting that I masturbated.
That's right,
To that
2 points
scene
for Uncut
from Funny
Gems.
People.
We go by traditional scoring here, not the
And
alternative.
he's making
Yeah.
it's a really he's like making those noises, pretending to be the mer person.
You know, after that part, I think there's 7 hours left in that movie.
Yeah. Well, I only watched that scene.
Imagine you just watch that scene, you masturbate, you don't even know Eric Bana is in the movie eventually.
No, not at all.
He shows up. Okay, we're going to play a game here. This game is called Build the Perfect Movie.
Okay.
Build a perfect movie.
Ooh, I really like that.
How this game works, I believe we both played this last time you were here for the all games. I'll give you a category. You have to pick 2 movies from that category whose Rotten Tomatoes score add up to as close to 100 as possible without going over. So you're going to compete against each other. So if I said Adam Sandler movie, you could pick like Uncut Gems, which is probably like 90, and then like Little Nicky, which is probably like 8. You know what I mean? Something in there. You're trying to get as close to 100 as possible without going over. Price is Right rules do apply. I'll give you the category. You'll each pick one, and I'll give you the scores, and then you can pick your second one.
Okay.
We'll just we'll
Okay,
play
yeah.
through it and you'll get here. We got a little background music here. The category we're gonna do is scary or horror or thriller, right? Like Psycho.
Okay.
So any of these sort of scary, horror-y, thrillery movies, Bailey, you'll pick first.
When a Stranger Calls.
And we're going off of critics' Rotten Tomatoes score.
Okay.
When a Stranger Calls, the 2006 horror thriller starring someone probably. Yep, right here. Someone's in it.
The Ring.
Okay, here we go. Let me pull up the Rotten Tomatoes for The Ring. It's just so popular. Okay, The Ring is a 71% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you're going to be looking for a 29 or less. When a Stranger Calls is a 9. So Bailey, you're looking for a
kidding.
91, and
Okay.
since you have more to make up, you'll go first. So you're looking for a horror thriller 91-ish, but not more.
Okay.
If you get perfect, you get to take home an instrument from the children's musical kit.
Wait, she's looking for a 91.
She's looking for 91 because her first movie was 9.
Oh, she's still
It's
trying
really,
to build.
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know it was that low. Damn. Okay. What's like a good? Let's do Hereditary.
Horror 71 is honestly a shocking number to find in horror because usually it's like 95 or
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
Like everyone usually agrees
Yeah.
Hereditary. That's a nice fun watch.
Yeah, it ruined
All right.
my life.
The Ring is 71. Pickle, you're looking for a 29 or less. Horror movie, can't go over.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go with The Conjuring 2.
Nice.
The Conjuring 2. Okay, here we go. When a Stranger Calls is a 9%. Hereditary is a 90%. You're at a 99. That is that is as good as it's going to get unless it was
Wow.
better.
Yeah.
99. That's going to be tough to beat. It's going to be tough to beat. The Ring is a 71, so we need The Conjuring literally to be a 29. It is 80.
Oh,
What?
that's no good.
That's 2 points for Bailey. 2 points for Bailey is now 10-7. We'll do another round of Build
80.
the Perfect Movie. Who would have thought usually the second?
It's not as
It's tough.
That was
yeah.
my logic.
You
Yeah.
usually just pick one on the line. All right,
Damn.
we're now going to try, we're going to play another round of Build the Perfect Movie here. We're going to this time try and build the perfect comedy.
Oh,
Build
God.
a perfect movie.
Bailey, since you won the last round, you'll go first. We're trying to build the perfect comedy.
Cheaper by the Dozen with Steve Martin.
Okay. Pickle, your first movie.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Dr. Dolittle,
Which one?
the first one
with Eddie Murphy.
with Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Dr. Dolittle is a 41%. 41% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you're looking for, that's a 59. Cheaper by the Dozen is a 24. So Bailey, you're looking for a 76. And since you have more to make up, you'll go first for your second movie. 76, comedy. See if you can beat your 99% and win an instrument from the children's
99%.
musical instrument kit.
Okay. Let's do Mr. Deeds, the movie of the hour.
All right, Pickle, you're at 41% with Dr. Dolittle, a movie that critics found that had some mirth in the novelty of wisecracking critters, but the family feature tone is made queasy by reliance on scat gags.
Yikes.
You're looking for a 59.
I'm going to go with Click.
Wow. A
Adam
real
Sandler.
showdown.
A real Adam Sandler showdown.
All right, here we go. Cheaper by the Dozen is a 24%. Mr. Deeds is a 22%.
What?
That's a 46.
That's a good movie.
That's a 46%.
Movie.
Is that the movie where John Turturro can't feel his foot?
Yes, and he takes
Isn't-
like the poker to it.
Isn't John Turturro also in an HBO miniseries where he has something wrong with his foot? The Night of?
Oh my
don't
God!
know.
Yeah,
He's in
he
The Night
is.
of,
I
a
didn't
very,
know-
very serious like portrayal of the criminal justice system in New
Yeah.
York, but also in it John Turturro's foot acts up. Like he has to like
He's
put
like,
powder on
take
it all
a-
the time.
Take a blow poke to it. Just do it.
Imagine the insulting typecasting where it's like foot's goopy.
Foot.
Get Johnny Turts in here for the goop foot. All right, so
The goop foot.
you're at a 46%. Dr. Dolittle is a 41. Click is a 34. That's a 75. But you win. Pickle, you win this round with a 75%.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, or 2 points. 2 points. Wow, that almost got out of hand right there. All right, we have one final game we're going to play here on the podcast. This game's called Guess What Movie Kyle's Dad is Describing. Having only watched a trailer, never having heard of the movie, the game.
Okay.
This is a real bop.
Okay.
You
I
should
want this
release
on my
an
iPod.
album.
Trailer Kyle's dad is describing having only watched the trailer and never having heard of the movie.
These are worth 37 points each, so one of these should put you out here in the lead. What will happen is my dad describes a movie trailer. You have to guess what movie it's a trailer for. It can be any movie from any time ever.
Okay.
Here's number 1.
Okay. There's some screeching music. And he's standing outside telling us that while it's normally quiet, it is now the scene of a crime. She wants to know if there are vacancies. A shot of a guy kissing a woman's neck. It's very tense music. Shot of someone packing. That house is really dark. He's peeking out the window. His mom is home. The cops want to know if anything is wrong. Crazy shot above the stairs. A lot of quick shots with one line each. Something is up with this guy. He's talking too calm. Then one shot of him making a face.
Could literally be any movie.
Yeah.
Creates tension, makes you want to watch.
Quick shots with one word each.
Oh my god, so vacancy. So there's a hotel or a bed and breakfast.
Or a motel.
Yeah, or a motel.
Or a resort.
I can see why this was hard to write. I can see why this script was tough to churn out.
I have no idea.
Is it
Do we lose points if we guess incorrectly?
No.
Oh.
fuck. There's a scene, there's a crime, maybe. Well, he said it, so there is a crime.
Mm-hmm. The house was dark.
Mm-hmm.
Or the bed, well, the house where
mom is
there's a
home?
vacancy.
Which one is that?
There.
The m-
So like a movie
Something's
famously
wrong.
involving a mom, I guess. A
Mom
motel or a
comes
hotel
home
or a
and there's
resort.
some kind
Mom
of-
hotel.
What's that movie where there's parents? All right, you ready for the answer?
Yeah.
Home Alone.
We're looking for Psycho. That was
Are you
Psycho,
serious?
yes.
How dare you, Kyle?
I literally
dare you?
almost guessed Psycho because I was like, oh, there's a hotel.
We should
The
get
mom.
up and walk
There's
out.
a mom. Fuck me. Oh my god.
I believe you. That's 3 points for probably guessing it.
I literally was like, there's no way. Because then I was like, it's a contemporary movie. It's
I'm
a
sorry. Did
contemporary
you just
movie.
give Pickle 3 points for probably guessing it?
I was
Yeah.
really thinking it. But
yes.
but then
The honesty continues.
I crushed this against my head and just.
You guys can't tell, but
then-
she's holding up an old style boombox like from that John Cusack movie.
But the reason I didn't say Psycho is because the way he was describing it, I was like, okay, it's a contemporary trailer.
the old trailers are so trailery, where they're just like, movies are coming out this week.
Yeah, I
and
thought
this is
that,
the
like-
movie there'll be.
I was like, oh, those trailers are longer.
Yeah.
They're like more involved.
Hitchcock movies.
And the neck kissing. I was like, oh, I don't know if they would do that.
I watched a lot of the old trailers and look at ones, and old movie trailers are they're just selling you that a movie is people are just hyped that someone made one.
Yeah.
And they're just like, this week something else is in theaters. That's gonna be
Moving
fucking tight.
pictures. Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna believe it. They
Yeah.
dance in this one.
Yeah.
It's the same people from the other ones, but in this one the suits are darker.
Yeah. Joan Crawford. His straight jacket.
The same 4 people talk the same 2 ways this Friday. But trailers are kind of getting back to that because they're just hyping
They're
who's
just-
in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's really trying to sell you. The selling point of a movie used to be in the experience, and now it's very much like, do you remember The Rock from Instagram?
Well, he's here.
He's going to be wearing some khaki on Saturday, and you're never going to guess which of his short friends are in it.
Yeah. That or like nostalgia, where
Yeah.
it's like, you remember this. Well, it's happening again.
We changed one of the names from the title of the one you remember, and now it's
Yeah.
called Some Goonies.
And she's barely aged.
Yeah. Here we go. We'll do one more. It's funny because I have a few in here, and I literally have There's Gone Girl, but we're not going to do that one because some people hate that movie. So we'll do this one here.
I guess.
Okay? She is cursing him and his family. Eternity is a long time.
You know this.
Yeah, but
Did we play this
The
one
bus
already?
is going through
Okay,
a
we played this one already, so we're not going to do that one. That was
Yeah.
Holes. You
Yeah.
remember? Okay, we'll try this one.
Okay. So she's arguing with her mom. Her mom doesn't think she will get into any of those.
Ladybird.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I hope she's
Really?
okay.
Yes!
Bam.
Holy shit!
Did I get 37 points?
You guessed too early. It was a point per second that had gone by, so you got
Give her the
7 points.
37 points.
Okay, you get
That was
37 points.
fast.
What gave that away like that?
I just remember the trailer for Ladybird, and that's how it starts. Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna get into school.
I mean,
I love that. So how did you know that? Well, the
Well,
information's in my head.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's like
and
it's like
you
when they ask you
described
to
it.
show
Yeah.
your work on a test, and you're like, I knew the answer.
well, it's, no, I think
That's
yeah,
my work.
yeah.
So that's why I
studied.
showed my work.
No, I think they actually played a clip of that scene on some podcast I listened to, like an NPR podcast, like a few days ago.
Oh, really?
So it's
Well, there
fresh
you
on
go.
the mind.
So
yeah.
listen to NPR if you're going to come on Never Seen It. That's what it's. The
Yeah.
N is for Never Seen It. Never Seen It. People
Seen
really
It
should listen.
people.
That's what NPR stands for. Pickle Bailey, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
never seen Psycho.
You're
It
welcome.
was our pleasure.
And we never will.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
It's pretty good.
I don't think we need to
Um,
at this point. I have
It
pretty-
is. I guess the thing to take away is it's if you watch it now for the first time, I would imagine it just all of the stuff happens that you see in all of the things, but it feels a little bit old. It just feels a little bit like the production value isn't as crazy. But you're just like, oh, it's the thing with all the stuff that I know this from that.
Yeah,
Sure.
and the puppet.
It might it might be the movie. You might know everything that happens in it, which is not that much.
Norman Bates is like smiles, right?
He does smile.
Okay.
He's
Is
like,
there
"Ugh."
Benihana, or were we way off?
No,
base
it's a
with
hot
that?
pot place.
Oh, okay.
We needed to explain the knives.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a glass onion in it as well. We'll let everyone know where to find you and things that you've got going on and that sort of stuff.
You can follow me at Pickle Drag Queen on Instagram, and that's all you need to know.
Oh, what about your show at El Cid?
Oh yeah, well I don't know when this is.
We got a lot of
next
LA
Friday,
people.
Yeah.
Well, this will be out next Tuesday. We can
Oh,
put it out
perfect.
next Tuesday. to
Yeah,
promote
this
it.
Friday, November 9th. Nope. That's not the date. This Friday, December 9th, I'll be back at El Cid in Silver Lake with Pickle and Friends. We've got some great comedians. We've got drag queens. We have sketch. We're going to be doing a sketch about the two unmarried sisters of Mrs. Claus, because there's only one guy in the North Pole. So if you want to see that, you can come to El Cid, and the tickets are on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
I am online at Bailey E. Norton. Pickle and I have a podcast we occasionally do.
Sometimes.
If you remember.
Yeah.
Called Hot Topic with Pickle and Bailey. It's very fun. I will be at Sketchfest in San Francisco next month with my show. Oh my God, what is my show called? Femmes the Rules, the show where men get interrupted. It's very fun. So if you're there, come see it.
Great. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye.
I've never seen it.